Oh, there's just some days where it comes around to a video and you're just unsure if you can actually do it or not, because you know it's not going to be satisfying. It's going to be a struggle. As welcome back, guys, to the Borussia Dortmund career mode episode. Is it 12 or 13? It's one of them. Never ever know. But yeah, what I'm talking about at the start of this is the games we have coming up today. As you can see, we are in third. If you haven't seen how we got there, watch the last one or the last couple if you haven't seen them. And yes, we play Leipzig, who are on the same points as us. Caught us up. These dropped off heavily. It's like 8th position. Although when we played them earlier on, there was higher up and we drew, I think, 2 apiece. Poulsen being the separator there. But that's not the struggle today. I mean, it's hard, but it's not the main thing. We've got them, then a bit of a break. Then we come back to Cologne, which of course we're going to sim. Then we have Real Madrid twice. And a derby in the middle, which I think we might have to sim the derby as well. Schalke are struggling this season. I apologise to you fans out there of like Dortmund who want to see me play the derby, but Leipzig and Real Madrid just completely take my focus. And like I said previously, I think this season can be not a write-off, but a little bit of a one that we can put away. Not one for the history books of Borussia Dortmund as we're preparing for next year. It would be nice to go into next year knowing we've actually got Champions League football. So this is a huge game with Roman Bürki in the net. Mounié, Can, Hinteregger and Schultz in the defence, with Julian Brandt and Denis Zakaria supporting Marco Reus in cam, with Rijeka, Haaland and Jadon Sancho still on the left. Want to see a little bit more from Jadon Sancho, but I'm satisfied with his performances lately. He got a brace not long ago, and here we go. We have Leipzig away from home with 4th versus 3rd. And come on, we gave them a good go last time out. RB Leipzig, we drew them 2 apiece when they were at the top of the league. So what's the lineup look like? Golashki in the net, proven keeper with Angelino, Ramos and Piqué with Mukiele, Adams and Hadiara, Olmo and Correa with Sloth and Poulsen. Ramos and Piqué absolutely hate each other. How are they both playing centre-back together? That is the weirdest, like, most ridiculous signings I have ever seen for the same team. I mean, it's a good signing as well, because now we won't face him with Madrid. And that is, of course, Ramos who I'm talking about, because I know Piqué was at RB Leipzig the last time we played him, but signing both of them Spanish stalwarts, it's going to be a struggle today. We've scored 60 goals in 26 matches. Unbelievable stat that. Just got to improve this defence next season. I would have liked Ramos and Piqué myself, you know, as Haaland gives a good ball out to Sancho. We have started the better here at the Leipzig Arena. Don't know what the stadium's called. I'm just going to give it that name. So that's a sloppy place to pass it away. And here's Milot Rijeka, or Rijishka. I can never remember which one I call him mostly. I was going to try and play a ball through to Haaland, who was fractionally offside. Just got to keep this pressure on, and I think we've been the better team. And this is Tyler Adams, plays a ball through. First shot, though, with real venom, goes to Leipzig. 24 minutes in, it was a blaster, that, from the left-back, Angelino, I think. Or it might have been Danny Olmo with the quiff. As they've headed it away, not far enough to Gerard Piqué. Now Mukiele has got the ball here, and let's go forward. Rijeka up to Erling Haaland. We can get an attack off here. Come on, we've got plenty of men forward. They've done the defender thing. The defender's so far upfield. Don't know why career mode does it, as Sancho's bottled it, though. The 92 rated man with a poor touch. And that's a good ball through the middle. Adams. It's blocked by Poulsen. They're shouting for a penalty, are they? I never think it was, as Poulsen's got another chance on here. Leipzig really growing into it now. We've had that miss by Sancho. It's got it on the edge. Danny Olmo. Big tackle, though, from Mounié, that. Mounié with a good tackle for once. As a defender, what is with this dropping off thing on career? EA, fix it, as it might gift us a goal here. Reus with the shot into the top bins. I mean, it has given us a goal, but it's very, very unrealistic. Don't like how the defenders drop off, but I do like how we are 1-0 up. Still, I don't think I'm giving Reus enough credit. It was still a hard hit to have. He kept on side well, because Piqué made up the ground. And he's just blasted that straight past Golashki into the top bins. Goalkeeper, absolutely no chance. And there we go, half-time, 1-0 up. Great lead we took there through the captain Marco, back in the team, loving life in camp, as we need to keep it the same, I think, and we should be fine, although Leipzig grown into it a little bit, but then again, our defence is shocking anyway. Certainly no changes that could really help us. Got Delaney, who's higher rated than Hinteregger, but Hinteregger's been really good in this game. He really has. He's been probably one of his best players. That's Brandt. Can he get that out to Sancho? Is Sancho onside? He's just off. Here's Thomas Mounié with the ball round. Rijeka is onside. What can Rijeka do here? Cuts back. Really good cut back. In the middle to Erling Haaland. Can he double the lead? No. Zakaria underneath it. Oh, beautiful from Zakaria. Read the ball, or the flight of the ball, better than anyone else there. As Brandt's going to have to give it out wide to Schultz. Over the top, back to Zakaria. He's made the move himself, but that's a CDM shot for you. However, I might have spoke too soon. Poulsen finds Slorloff, ex of Crystal Palace. One-on-one with Berkey. Beautiful save. And Emre Can to kick that away. Berkey, who's been dreadful in the last episode, or a couple of episodes to be honest with you, has pulled out a big save, although he has to do it again, and he can't do it again. Poulsen scores on the second shot, and yep, it's a good goal from Leipzig, and the main man who's done us every game we've played him. Sick shot, I guess. I mean, he turned as well, ran through that gap so well between Halstenberg and Can. The centre-back's just too far to the side, and Poulsen's punished for it, and he's now 1-1 away from home. And we've gone and put Holslek on now for Royce. Yes, he did score, but he's got a bit unfit now, as Sancho had a ball to him. Jadon Sancho, you know, he has been quite shocking today. And Angelino now running at Milot Rijeka. I don't know why he's having to act as the right back. Probably Mounier not being good enough again, as he's turned him well though, this player. I think it's Forsberg. Good tackle in there. Got to do it again. What a bit of passing, and Berkey bails us out once more. Leipzig pushing for the win. And please, boys, get this away from our net. It's going in the front post. Poulsen might have snuck past Berkey at the front post, but I don't think it was. Poor header backwards. But Haaland's going to come away with it. What can Erling do? Sancho on the run. Can he find him? He can. What a ball over to Jadon Sancho. What can he do? Sancho cuts inside of his man well. Jadon Sancho to win it at the death. Well, at the death, I say that. There's 10 minutes left, but what a goal from Jadon. Made that run down the side so perfectly. Witzel's going to come on now as we go defensive. And that little scoop turn inside of Halstenberg, who's just come on for PK. And off the post and in is absolutely superb. Dortmund 2, Leipzig 1. And come on, Holslek. Can we actually wrap it up now? If we could. Oh my days, Sancho's coming to life after I said he was a bit poor. As he crosses it in for Rijeka. No, not Rijeka. Guerreiro, I think that was, who I've subbed on. As we can't get it there. And oh no, they've got a break. My defender's doing the drop back thing now. As Hinteregger, 2-on-1. Slorloff, he's got a sweaty in the middle. Hinteregger comes across, makes a double tackle on Haidara again, but the danger's still not gone. Only 2 minutes of the game left. Haidara's shattered. Can we get the tackle in? We can, and clear. And come on, let's just wrap this up. It's a good ball over to Jadon. He has to just run forward now, and we've possibly got the win. Cuts back though. Gives it in the middle. Witzel to Holsek on the run. He's got the captain Zambad as the youngster. As Royce came off and he's missed the chip, but I don't care. 2-1 away from home over Leipzig. And that is a huge 3 points on the road to get into the Champions League for next season. Because let's face it, we're probably not going to get to the Champions League final and win it, which gets us into the Champions League again. And we might even get knocked out in the next round against Real Madrid. But that win is huge for the league. And like I said, doesn't really help us put a title challenge or anything. 16 points clear Bayern Munich. And even Wolfsburg are, 11 points clear of us. It's just a huge win for the Champions League, that's all. I'm promoting a couple of youth players here. We've got Timmermans. I've just promoted, well, he's currently too young. I've just promoted another one who was a centre-back, 16-year-old called Friedel. I think we've looked at him before, and he's the only one coming up. And going into the game against Cologne, I'm not confident just because of the sheer amount of changes, but I've had to make them with Real Madrid afterwards in mind. So Berkey's in the goal with Vajerman, Can, Delaney and Schultz. Brandt still in there with Witzel and Holset, so a different midfield. With Rijeka, Haaland still there, but I've took Sancho off for Guerreiro because I don't really have a backup striker who's amazing, so I've had to put Haaland still in there. Maybe when we try this thing, I'm going to try it at the start of next season. Never done on a career mode I've watched or my own before, so stay excited for when the next season starts. As can we get a win here against Cologne? Yes, we can actually, convincingly. 3-0, Delaney, Haaland and Guerreiro getting one, so they must be in contention for the bench. That of course is Guerreiro and Delaney I'm alluding to, because they haven't been in the team of late. As here it is, quarter-final against Real Madrid. Let's get the team ready. And here it is. Roman Berkey between the sticks with Mounier, Can, Delaney and Schultz. Best defence. Delaney did score, so he's getting a permanent place in the team, although Hinteregger played well against Leipzig. With Brandt, Zakaria and Royce back to the strongest three in midfield, with Rajika, Haaland and Sancho our strongest front three, hoping for this win against Real Madrid. I don't know where the first leg's at. We're going to play both legs today as well, so I'm not going to leave you waiting, as this one is at home. So we've got to keep strong at the back with it, which is what we've struggled with, of course. And here we go. Teams warming up. Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. And it's live. And come on, how's the Madristas lining up? Come on, show it. Oh, that's a good team. That's a very, very nice team that they're bringing. Look at the bench. Jamie Vardy at Real Madrid on the bench. With Courtois, Odriozola, Upamecano, De Vrij, Mendy, Casemiro, Valverde, and Modric, with Rodrigo, Benzema, and not Thorgan. We've got Thorgan in our reserves. It's Eden Hazard. And our little theme plays on, as hopefully we'll get the goal music on at some point, if we can at least score. And oh my days, we have kept the ball from Real Madrid for 2 minutes, in-game minutes. I can't believe it, as Haaland puts a good ball out to Sancho as well. And can we actually be on the front foot against Madrid? Haaland cuts inside, not Haaland, tries to give it to, I don't even think it was Haaland anyway, it was Brandt, and that didn't pay off. It didn't last very long with the ball, did it? As Emre Can now in centre-back. He's played for a lot of big clubs. Hopefully he can do it against a big club, because that's a good run, that is, but they're just shutting us down all over. And Rajishka to throw it into Royce. Here's Haaland. What can Haaland do? Gives it back to Zakaria. Get that out wide. That's a poor ball, that is. It's a very poor ball from a CDM. Why is he trying to ping it? It's not bloody De Bruyne. As now Schultz is going to come forward, or is he? He's going to pass it all the way back. And here's Marco Royce. Gives it out to Mounier. We've got to run on here. Please be onside. He is onside. There's Haaland in the box. And Haaland gives us the 1-0 lead over Real Madrid. What a vital goal that is. The guy who is linked with Madrid in real life goes and scores against them here in FIFA. That could be our greatest goal yet. We're on form today, aren't we? After a bit of a dip in the last couple of episodes, we are 1-0 up against Real Madrid after a vital 6-pointer in the league. Can't flipping believe it. Look at that. Beautiful header past Dayot Upamecano. And our big youngster, monster striker scores a goal. As you may be able to tell by my voice, I got a little bit excited, but not carried away. Don't want to get carried away, because Real Madrid, you never know what can happen. Karim Benzema now on it. Gives it to Casemiro. Good ball through that. Good tackle. As someone hits the deck. Get up off the floor. I think it was Eden Hazard, who is going to be a struggle to keep quiet overall. He's got the ball again. It's Modric, actually. Now this is Eden. Eden's going to go back in the middle to Karim Benzema, running into each other. That's not like Benzema. He's the best player. He says other players don't play on his side. Alluding to the Vinicius thing. As here's Haaland. Can it cost them? Running into each other. Can Sancho make them pay? Oh, it's hit the post. The inside of the post. And we can't keep it in with Rajika. What a chance for 2. And here's Haaland again. We're having a good go. Yes, they've been on the ball a lot, but not big chances, so probably not big highlights for them. As that's another ball in, aimed for Royce, I think, from Brandt. As Zakaria's got it. Good ball through to Sancho. Just can't fall for him. And this just seems like a first half where all the tactics have gone to plan. We've done everything right. As hopefully Vinicius can't undo it. It's not Vinicius. It's Federico Valverde in the middle. And at half-time, it's 1-1, with Madrid getting the more important away goal. Yeah, good finish. Rodrigo. Is it Vinicius? I think it's Rodrigo, actually. Get confused between the Brazilians. Just completely tricks us. Don't have a clue where he's going. Puts it into Federico on a plate, and he just has to slot it past Berkey, which is an easy job, isn't it? 4-1 apiece. And there we have it. Half-time. Little bit of a letdown, but not much. We rebuild, boys. We've had a good half. I know it doesn't seem it, but we have had a good half. As it's Man United versus Man City in the other leg. I didn't even realise that. And Man City on top. And Karim Benzema, was looking for a pass. Just couldn't find it, though, because our play's in the way. As Emre Can comes forward with a luxurious ball. Just can't get through, though. And that's not a word I use lightly with teams. As it's gone back to, I think, Karim Benzema, hasn't it? This is Valverde. Slid in. Really stupid of me. Mounier, though, gets a really good slide in it. It looks a bit end-to-end. Liverpool, Man City in the first half here. As it's coming forward with Royce. Gives it to Erling Haaland. Haaland holds it up. Looks for Royce again. He's just on into it. He is. Has got a chance to whip it into the back post. Hit away. And Brandt run past it. God, it is end-to-end. This second half, although there's no goal scored in it, seems more lively than the first with the play. every player will be absolutely shattered. It's Rodrigo who gives it into Federico Valverde, the scorer. Onto Benzema. Good tackle. Oh, Handbrake. Oh, I couldn't catch it. I don't want to blame him because he had to head it away or clear it of some sort without using his hands because it did come off Zakaria. But you've got to like head it out for a frigging corner if you need to. Don't do that. He's gave it straight to Benzema, who puts it in the side netting. Now it's 2-1 to Real Madrid, and it's a huge shocker, but kind of a free goal at the same time from Handbrake. Oh, that is a bad one. Valverde makes way for them, and Guerreiro comes on for us as Zakaria makes way for us. As we've got a ball out here to Rajika. Just one more, please. Put a bit of faith in us going into the second leg, but we can't get it. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo running down the line with it. Gives it to Dayot Upamecano. It's going to be very difficult to try and do this at the Bernabeu. We've played well. We've actually played well. It's a free goal and a goal at the end of the first half, but still, it is gutting. It's going to be a huge task at the Bernabeu. If at least we don't get one back, we'll have to score 2 goals there. As what an interception that is from the defender, the central. I don't know who that is. It's not Odriozola, is it? It's a centre-back. I don't know who that is with Upamecano. As Rodrigo's got past us. Benzema got to take him out. And I think that were a good tackle, though. Got a bit of the ball. But then again, did take him out. Just not a red card, please. Not a red card for Emre Can, as I'm going to skip it. Please don't be one. I'm going to put Vladimir Holsek on. Jamie Vardy comes on for them. It is not a red card. It's a free kick in a good position for Eden Hazard. It's a yellow. Please, Wall. Jump! Oh, and I thought that were in. Hit side netting. And here's Rafael Guerreiro. Gives it to Witsel. Onto Erling Haaland. Haaland onto Jadon Sancho. Right, come on. Sancho cuts inside. Gives it to Haaland. Get one back. It's Axel Witsel. And he has done. We have faith. I mean, I completely said that wrong. But yeah, it's 2-2 on the night. We haven't lost to Real Madrid. Can't pick the ball up for some reason. They all look gutted, but of course they are ahead on away goals, so we're still going to have to score at the Bernabeu. But it gives us a bit of faith. I don't know why they're so gutted, Real Madrid. They've still got the front foot. They've still got a foot in the semi-finals, but that is a good lifeline from Witsel. At least we haven't lost on the night, because we haven't deserved to. A 2-2 draw with Real Madrid isn't a bad result, but in the Champions League at home, kind of is. And there we have it. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, not how the best scenario could have got. That is a good scenario, not losing to Madrid, but the best scenario, of course, keeping it maybe 0-0, or I'd rather not have scored than give them 2 away goals. Manchester City beating Manchester United 2-0. As we have the derby now, speaking of the Man United derby, but we are going to have to sim it, because Real Madrid, after being in a stalwart with him in the first game, 2-2, I've just got to play that again. So, there may be many Dortmund fans angry with me out there, but this is the team I'm going to go with. Berkey in the goal, Mounier, Can, Kehrer, because it's against Schalke, a bit of a mental game there. As Guerreiro drops to left back for Schultz, giving a rest. As Witsel, Zakaria and Holsek in the middle, no Brandt or Royce. With Rajika, Martin and Sancho. I'm going to trust Sancho to stay fit for this, but Haaland is our outlet, isn't he, against Real Madrid? So we need him for the next game, as Martin's, the young player, is getting his first start, I think, in the league, in the derby, in the rivalry. No, but it's bigger than a rivalry. So can we get the result? We actually do! We get the result against the rivals with a weakened team. Royce off the bench and Guerreiro with a goal. We're on flames today. They did not have a shot on target at home with our weakened team out. That is amazing. But what would be even more amazing if somehow, somewhere, someone comes good to win us the game at the Bernabeu against Madrid. Now, manager rating has hit the floor. Don't have a clue why. As this is the team, of course, I'm playing for this next game in the Champions League against, well, you know who. With Berkey, Mounier, Can, Delaney and Schultz. Brandt, Zakaria and Marco Royce, who just scored. With Rajika, Erling Haaland and Jadon Sancho, the front three. Sancho, come on, do what you did against Leipzig. Haaland, do what you did in the first leg. Witsel off the bench, do what you did. Royce, do what you do in the last game and all the season. Just do something to win the game. And it looks like we'll have Man City in the next round with that brief graphic. I think we've got the easier one. Man City, of course, not a blowover, but I'd rather have them than Liverpool and Piemonte Calcio. And let's have a look at the Real Madrid team. Is it the same as last time? It seems that way. It seems exactly the same Vardy's still on the bench. Vinicius, Eder Militao, with Courtois, Odriozola, Upamecano, De Vrij, and Mendy, Casemiro, Modric, Valverde, with Rodrigo, Benzema, and Hazard. I think Modric and Valverde have swapped around. Or maybe that's just my eyes deceiving me. So, come on. We know our challenge. 90 minutes, putting us all. And it's kicked off. Oh, dear. This is what I was on about at the start of the episode. Just some career mode videos just come around to film and you just know you've got to put your all in it. And a free kick early on. Come on. Win the header. Good header. One. Jadon Sancho now. Sancho to try and drop it off. I mean, we haven't done so successfully. It's Eden Hazard. It's on again. We've got a tackle in here. Jadon Sancho forward. Right, let's move. Let's move. Erling. What's Erling Hazard going to do? Erling Haaland going to do? Put it out of play. That's what he's going to do. There's Casemiro. Gives it again. Good interception from Schultz. All his low-rated players actually doing well this game. As, oh my days, couldn't get that ball around. Speaking of low ratings, I've been training players for ages that are just not going up. The likes of Schultz. Delaney, I know he's a bit older, and Chan just don't want to grow. And it's a ball through there again. It's another tackle though. It's another tackle from Emre Can. And they've just got defenders everywhere over the field, haven't they? Here's Royce though. Can we try and get a gap in here? Good flick. Give that on to Brandt. It was making a run and Brandt tries to strike. First shot, but first block. It seems to me that we're just a little bit off, but come on, let's get into it. Rajika gives it in the middle to Royce. Royce around the corner to Brandt. Brandt scored, but he's offside. I was looking at the linesman all along then when I made that run. And it's a good job I did and didn't over-celebrate. However, they do have a run on Rodrigo. Pass me in the middle. It's gone to Benzema. Keeper's out. Open net. Blocked again. Meunier on the line. We are putting everything into this game. Chipped over the top. Can we get near it? No, we can't. But the defence, for once, being absolutely amazing. If they were like this in the first leg, we would have smashed them then. As don't concede now. I've given you praise. Don't concede. Benzema and Berkey dives on it. Getting a counter-attack. Now we've got it back. Come on. At the end of this first half, like they scored on us, we could score on them. Brandt. Can Brandt get there before Courtois? He does. Chips it. And it's on the roof of the net. Oh, no. That was a big chance. But, of course, we've not got it. So, it's down to the second half now. Only 45 minutes to try and get us a goal. I think if we score, it's an immediate win. If they score after we score, it'll go to penalties and all that. But, come on, let's try and wrap it up in 45. And here's Dennis Zakaria. Gives it to Royce. Let's start how we finished with that cheeky chip attempt. As it's Haaland through the gap to Rajika. Can Rajika whip a good ball in? Nobody's won a corner. I apologise if it's getting sunny. The sun looks like it's trying to shine through my window. As Haaland's underneath this, is it? No, Courtois falls to Brandt. Takes a touch. Goes for a long-range strike on target, you know. And Thomas Meunier gives it in the middle to Marco Reus. 2 draws against Madrid won't be bad, but then again, it won't be enough to get us through. As that's a foul to us. Right, make the most of this. Pass it short. I want another short one. Brandt. And behind. Get this move off. Couple of back heels. Meunier with a good touch. Meunier with a good swing. Courtois with a punch though, and the move's over. But come on. We should be level by now. Benzema now with a chance. Actually, not level in front. What am I talking about? As this is Rodrigo. He's got the skills. He's got past one. He's got Schultz on his back. He's got Benzema in support, but Emre Can deals with it. We need to score. We just need to score. Our defence has been that good. We deserve to. As the ball's gone through, Casemiro, Benzema is through. Benzema has a chance. Can slides in, and Can wins it. We need to win. We need to. Here's Sancho. Sancho in the middle now. Get it back out. Get it back in. Royce with a move. Marco Reus. Oh, and it getting close enough. And Rodrigo, after a bad foul from us, gets this deflected ball. However, the advantage has disappeared. Haaland's through the middle. Haaland has to play it carefully now. Has to play it very carefully. It's Royce on a run, and it's the wrong pass. 10 minutes now left. And Madrid, oh, turned as well. Foul. I mean, he didn't really have to do that. He's going to be off, isn't he? Yeah, so even if we get through next year without Thomas Delaney. Stupid from me. Really stupid. At least something's happened in the game, though. And it's a red card very light on for Thomas Delaney. If they score this as well, the game's completely done. Eden Hazard to put Real Madrid through and knock us out. Jump over the ball. Hits it. And that's game. That's us out of the Champions League this season. We need to stay in the top 4 in the league as Real Madrid progress to the semis. It would have been nice, but it was a huge challenge. As soon as I saw Madrid as that's a really, really good pinpoint, accurate free kick from Eden Hazard, who looks back to his best. And we deserve something from the game, but that stupid fouls cost us, of course. Completely cost us. As there we go, out of the Champions League this season, 3-2 on aggregate to Madrid, but they would have gone through on 2-2. We needed 2 goals, we really did, in that first game. Up on them, like, we just needed that stupid deflected goal not to go in or something, but they deserve both legs, and they've got them. Well, I say deserved. I said we deserved something from the game, then I say they deserved it. It's a mix mash. Mix mash? Whatever you want to say. As yeah, that is the end of this episode, I think now, guys. We are 3rd in the league, at least we got that win over Leipzig. We're at the Champions League, so we have only 5 games. Oh, so the next episode is the last one, as then we can move on to what I'm calling Project Borussia. I'm not using the Dortmund, Project Borussia, and you will see why in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe as always, and turn the notification bell on as well, so as we try and reach 1k before the new year. Can we do it? It's up to you guys, of course, isn't it? So subscribe if you are new or haven't already, and I'll see you in the next Borussia Dortmund video, live stream, or Arsenal one in a bit. Peace.